Yeah, I wish I could play some music like on the intro of this shit, but YouTube just be hating on it. That should be crazy. Let me check the video feed, make sure everything's good. Is we live? Is we live? It looked like we live. What's up, everybody? What you eating? Have you noticed every time we start the show you eating?
You got some nerve because
I didn't say nothing was wrong with it. I'm just noticing. That's it. I just got done eating. It is. But what's up, everybody? Welcome to episode. Am I muted? No, I'm not. Welcome to episode 6 of Honest Conversations. I am Loaded Clips. We got Zara on the video screen. Jew is here too. Say what's up, Jew.
I'm here, yo.
You can't see him, but he's gonna pop up in a minute. But he is here. Dang, the nerve of her. The nerve.
The audacity.
Nothing. I don't like how that was saying when I sat down. I don't like that. That was shady.
Don't even worry about it. Shady. Don't even worry about it. You talking about shady? You shade my whole existence right now.
How?
You talking about my setup? You know.
I wasn't talking about you. I was talking about you.
Okay. Well, now that you put it that way, yeah, you're right. All right, but what's up? How are y'all doing?
I'm doing fan-fucking-tastic.
Fantastic. Looking good. Well fed. I see you. Jew, what's up with you, man? Oh, he was muted?
This is a lie.
Oh, he must be coming to the computer. It's all right. We're going to keep it rolling anyway. Yo, I was going to come on here and do the typical shit and talk about fucking white people and storming the Capitol and all that, but I'm kind of tired of it, so I'm not going to do that. We just going to move right on past that because white people is white people and white people going to be white people. So we going to leave that on that. Cool? You cool with that? Oh shit, we lost. Hold on, say something else.
I want to go on record and say that I told both of these gentlemen that I think that we should wait until everybody got themselves together.
That ain't what I asked. I said, is you okay with that? Because I don't want to talk about it.
And okay with not talking about that bullshit? Absolutely. I am okay with that. I would prefer not to talk about it.
Well, then good. We on the same page then. See, look. There we go. Oh, this nigga here.
Voila.
Got the fucking Rams jersey on. Who do you think you are?
Yes, I see.
Who you think you are?
I am the Rambassador.
You ain't in LA. It's gone. It's over.
No matter. I grew up. You hear me?
Nah, man. Well, I hate to break it to you, but you're gonna be pretty disappointed next week. But we're not gonna talk about that.
No, them Packers sweet, bro. I grew up in Wisconsin my whole life. I've been waiting for this moment my whole life. So
yeah,
I'm ready.
Damn, you like torture? So you like that is what you're saying.
What's the next topic?
Now the nigga want to change the topic. Don't even worry about it.
Let's talk about them niggas.
Oh man, I'm kind of curious to see what y'all was talking about because y'all kind of left me on a cliffhanger. So I want to know what y'all was talking about. Yeah.
I'll let her answer that because I really don't remember what the original topic was, but we got real deep for like 2 hours.
Okay, so wait, what are we talking about? Are we talking about earlier?
Mm-hmm. When P was in there.
Well, we were talking about like rape culture and
oh yeah, on college campuses.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Oh yeah, because I told y'all that story.
Yeah.
It's a story too. All right, hold on. Y'all gotta fill me in. What's going on?
It wasn't my story, so you got Jew. Go ahead and tell your story, bro.
Okay, It's not okay. This is not a funny story, but it's a funny story. So,
Oh, those are the best stories.
alright. So back in the days, 2014, about 6 years ago ish, I was at UW Milwaukee and shit, and I was staying at the dorms and shit like that, and we used to go to parties and shit all the time. So what ended up happening is everybody that live in the dorms end up getting cool with each other. If you go to college, you damn near know that that's how it go. You end up linking up with like everybody on different floors and all kind of shit. Y'all end up seeing each other at the local parties and all that kind of shit. So we go to a party, and it's me and my people. The story bad. So it's me and my people, and I don't remember too much of the night, but I do remember one moment. You know how when you be drunk, it's only some moments that stand out, right? So
Right, naturally.
one of the moments that stood out was my partner. He was on the dance floor, and he had his hands in the cookie jar while he was dancing with with a young lady, and
Oh man.
so we were making like everybody. So the next day and like the next week, everybody in the dorm was talking about that shit. Like everybody in our circle was laughing at that shit, calling him a finger raper because that's what he was.
Is that a thing? A thing?
So,
Hey,
so we were
don't
talking
ever-
about.
Oh my god! If you ever call me a finger raper, what
Because
the
let me be clear, he's not that type of nigga. Like, but he was drunk, she was drunk, so there was no. We were talking about how there was no clear line of consent, so it was technically type sexual assault. So we were talking about that shit, but it was a memory that I had randomly. We were talking about in terms of like just old stories and shit, sharing stories and shit. So that shit was hilarious. But the funny part was the chick, she didn't remember that shit. So that's why we called it that. It wasn't like, because like we would see her and shit like that, but everybody remembered, like we asked her like, okay, how was last night type shit. She was like, oh, I had a good time, whatever. I remember dancing, drinking, whatever, but I don't remember too much. But that was one of the things that she ain't remember. So we looked at the homie like what you on, big fella? But that's just a little inside joke with the group and shit like that. But we were just talking about how like really on college campus it do be like a rape culture where it's like,
No, that's a fact. Yes.
there's never no clear line of consent a lot of times at these parties or at these gatherings and shit like that. So it's weird how like, because like when I was talking about it earlier, I was like, that shit not funny, but it's funny looking back. Like it's really like type sexual assault. Like he really could have fucked up his whole life and her life if she were to have remembered that shit and remembered like, perhaps she didn't want to do that shit or whatever the fuck the case may be. But I'm just saying, like, you look back and it could have affected so many lives so differently, because that's the real part of it. But the funny part is still the fact that he was wilding.
But I mean, that's the truth with a lot of things. Like a lot of little decisions and shit that we be doing on a regular basis that really could fuck up our whole life. Should we really like dive into it? Like, in some situations it get dived into. So I feel it. That is low key funny.
Yeah, like
call this nigga the finger rape.
Yeah, bro. Had his hand in the cookie jar, bro. What are you doing, bro? We came here to dance and talk to people.
Yeah. Well, that's damn. Should I say that? I'm gonna say it could have went a whole different way if she felt a different way.
Yeah.
If she ain't liked the nigga, it would have went a different way.
It's true, and I mean,
Yeah.
I'm completely of the thought, that because she wasn't looking like uncomfortable when I was they was like kissing when it was happening, so I was like, oh
Yeah.
okay, like he doing his thing, but she didn't remember none of that shit the next day, so
Because
I don't
now-
know how that works.
Yeah, but now I've been in like parties and situations where you've seen like the drunk dude who's like extra aggressive and the girl looks mad uncomfortable, and that's where you kind of gotta step in like, hey yo, let's just kind of grab him a little bit and just kind of isolate him for a second because he looked like he about to do some wild shit. So yeah, I've definitely seen those type of situations. But I mean, men and women, like, they go out to parties to get drunk and just do some shit.
You just gotta be careful. That's all I want to stress. You gotta be really careful, bro. Because I done been to parties where niggas is handing females drinks from underneath the fucking bar and shit like that, where it's a keg in the room. Like, I done seen shit like that before, especially at these old. I mean, I don't want to say it like that, but it's these old, like, UW Madison and shit like that, like these big party schools in general. These bigger schools, these bigger universities.
Yeah, it happens a lot out here too, a whole lot. So you really got to be careful. Hey, Joe P going in on your Rams jersey. I just want you to know that.
Give a fuck what Joe P got to say about my Rams jersey. We know fucking going to the goddamn Super Bowl.
Hey, I already told him he gonna be disappointed next week, so it's all right. You'll see him next week. He gonna have the Rams jersey in the trash. He gonna have his heart broke.
No, never that, never that, bro.
It could be worse. You could be a Steelers fan.
Yeah, no, yeah, you're right. You're right.
It could be worse. You're
definitely right.
But yeah, I definitely see how y'all got super deep on that topic though. So
yeah.
Who we got over there? What's that? Hey, I don't know how to say her name. Sue MZ24. I don't know how you say that.
Yeah, that's a doozy.
But he called him the finger bandit.
For real. See, look, she not here for that shit. See, that's what I'm saying. It's not funny.
I mean,
it's not.
I'm not laughing at. I'm laughing at the name. The name, the finger bandit. That's pretty funny. But no, the situation of that potentially going a different way is not funny.
T-Sums. Fucked your head up. It's not Sue.
T-Sums. Damn. Yo, I never would have guessed that. I never would have guessed that. Oh my god.
I never would have thought that shit either, bro.
Yo, this is random, but like, can someone tell me like what's going on with Meek Mill?
What happened?
What happened? What happened this time?
Well, that's exactly my point. That's exactly my point. What happened this time?
What happened?
This nigga has been on a little bit of a run. So, all right. Well, before I even get into this, let me ask you this: are y'all familiar with that whole situation where he was like bunny hopping on the tennis court?
Yeah, I saw that video.
Nick, you're not familiar? Oh, I'm so glad you're not.
I guess
familiar.
he lost, right? It was like a bet.
I'm so glad. I don't give a fuck what happened.
Bro, he was bunny hopping like a rabbit on the motherfucker.
No, hey, Zara, do you have the stream up?
Yeah.
Okay, you good. Now just peel your eyes on this one.
Peel your eyes? Oh shit. Okay.
Hold on. I gotta make it full screen for this one.
Are you about to put it where we can see it?
Yeah, well, I'm gonna put it on the stream.
That nigga. That shit is crazy. Look,
I don't have a stream over.
Look at that nigga.
Yeah, just pull the YouTube up and you gonna see. I don't even have to press play. And then, do you see what I'm talking about? You already see what I'm talking about. I didn't press shit yet. You see it? Can I play it now?
Hey, yo.
All right, hold on.
Why are you doing bunny hops, Meek? Because you got your beat in tennis. You got your keep going. Count out loud.
What the fuck is he
Count
doing?
out loud. Huh?
Hey. What, bro?
Keep going. Keep going.
What is that bouncing in his pocket like that? Is that a tennis
Keep
ball?
going. Keep going.
Hey,
Don't cheat on your bunny hops. They suck. Your bunny hops suck.
Look at this nigga's
You got
legs.
200. Why are you doing bunny hops, Meek?
Them is skip. Them wasn't even hot.
Keep going.
Keep
going.
Hopping, start skipping.
Don't cheat.
That shit do not count.
All right, I'm gonna pause this right here.
Look at that.
Cause
That's not a hop. That's a skip.
No. We can look up hop and skip later on, but I just want to point out one thing. Nobody from Philly, nobody from the Bronx, nobody from wherever the fuck you want to be from, St. Louis, nobody is telling me that this nigga has ever been in any type of fight, any type of street altercation. This is the most unathletic looking nigga I'd ever seen come from the streets.
Well, I mean, you have to understand. Maybe he was thinking about what he was trying to do in his head, and it wasn't like translating right. Because
I'm not.
Like it looked like he was trying to.
See, I would be rolling with that if this was the only example. I've seen this nigga try to box. I've seen this nigga try to play football. I've seen him try to do a whole bunch of shit that he just ain't got no type of business doing.
Okay, him playing football was wild.
That's what I'm saying, nigga. And plus the nigga who telling him to hop sound like the fucking prison warden off The Longest Yard. You remember that? He sound like the fucking why you doing bunny hops, boy? But that's not even why I said what's going on with Meek Mill.
So what topics do you have to talk about? Because I'm confused. Why are we talking about Meek Mill doing the bunny hop, bro?
This was just random, but that's not even why I brought that up. Why I brought that up was because just today, like literally just like a couple hours ago, he tweeted. He was tweeting about Bitcoin and stocks and shit. And
oh Lord, Lord.
But no, look at this. And he said, the fuck, I just had it right here. Where it go? All right, there it is. He said, I need everybody that rock with me to learn about stocks and cryptocurrency ASAP. And then the Tesla stocks going brazy. And then I love waking up the money off stocks. And then right after he tweeted that shit crashed. He said, I'm not making this up, bro. I was kind of tight because I've been watching Tesla stocks for like the past couple of months.
I pulled my shit out. Pause. I had money in Tesla, and I pulled my shit out.
That shit dropped like right away.
I pulled my money out of that shit,
bro. I think Tesla dropped like 15. Bitcoin dropped like 15%.
Yeah, bro. Everybody was investing in that shit at one time because of that fucking Clubhouse shit, bro. Niggas trying to get rich and they don't understand how that shit work.
Well, no, don't nobody understand how that shit work. But that's why you can't tweet shit like that though, because it's low key market manipulation. Like you can't if you have like an audience like Meek Mill has, because Elon did that shit before. Elon be tweeting about his stocks and shit, and then I be making the shit crash and go back up. And he was about to get fined by the SEC for tweeting about his stocks. It's like, fam, you own the company. You can't be tweeting about your shit. What are you doing? I just thought that was funny. That Meek is
so weird that niggas do that.
It is, and it don't make no sense. But I don't know why. It just seems like Meek is he's just on some weird shit lately. I don't know what he been doing.
There's a glitch in the matrix. All these celebrities are
yeah, bro. I don't know what's going on. It's that quarantine shit. Ain't nobody making no money.
That's true, but now he also niggas ain't making no money for sure. But now he also won't check Lori Harvey off his wish list.
What do you mean?
Is that Lori Harvey? A segue?
Not really. Like, it was just not really. Oh. It wasn't a segue.
She was with Michael B. Jordan, and that shit hardcore, bro. I respect that.
I'm not mad at nobody. I want everybody to prosper and live their best life, whatever that takes.
That's some great shit right there. I love black love, man.
For black love.
That's all I got.
Shout out to Lori Harvey.
Facts.
Lori Harvey is
and
a
gem. Jordan, nigga.
A gem. Well, I mean, I guess, but
motherfucking I fuck with that nigga, bro. That Fruitvale station was hard.
Nigga went back to 2012.
Yeah, that movie hard, bro. Right. First time
it is hard, but he got movies after that, right?
Yeah, Black Panther. He was in that.
He was just in a movie like this year.
He was in the not 21 Bridges. That's my boy. Man. R.P. Chadwick.
Oh, Chadwick. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that was my boy. But shit, Michael B. Jordan, he was Apollo Creed's son. I ain't seen none of them shit though. I saw the first one. I ain't seen none of the other ones though.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'll tell you what. Just for that, we gonna go ahead and move on. We gonna go ahead and move on.
Wait, was he in? No, he wasn't in Lottery Ticket either.
Oh my god. This nigga really sitting here thinking of all the Michael B. Jordan movies that he could think of.
That's all I got. That's all I can think of.
You don't care.
I promise you I don't. It's
He was
okay.
in The Wire. See, look, I didn't even know that. Look, now niggas helping. See, look.
Nigga.
What? Say, swear to God, I've never even seen The Wire like that. I've seen a couple episodes. I haven't really watched it like that.
Shout out to Lori Harvey. She is gorgeous.
Mm-hmm.
And
The Wire.
Yeah. All right, shout out The Wire. God damn. This nigga. It's that Rams jersey. Take that shit off.
No, it's probably the Bombay, bro.
Anyways, bring some structure around this shit.
Go ahead,
God
bro.
damn.
Please.
Anyways, so I said I'm not going to talk about the Capitol shit, and I'm not. But I do want to talk about something related to that because
Fuck them up.
I'm sure all y'all heard about Trump getting pretty much banned off of Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Reddit, the fucking the E-Train, whatever else he got banned from. But I'm trying to pull this up so I could have it on the screen too. Actually, I don't need to. It's no point. But basically, YouTube banned his channel too. Or I don't know if they banned his channel or just like was removing like all his videos that he tried to put up. And they tweeted about it, and I kind of wanted to like talk about it. I'm not gonna read everything, but the first point is just that this is from YouTube's Twitter account. They said, due to the disturbing events that transpired yesterday, and given that the election results have now been certified starting today, any channels posting new videos with false claims in violation of our policies will now receive a strike. Over the last month, we've removed thousands of videos which spread misinformation claiming widespread voter fraud, changed the result of the 2020 election, including several videos President Trump posted to his channel. Like many other major policy updates in our help center, we noted that there would be a short grace period after the December update, and new content that broke our rules would be removed without penalty. The grace period was scheduled to end on Inauguration Day. So basically, without going on too long, they said, if you keep posting about fucking voter fraud and fake news and all that bullshit, we gonna delete the video and we gonna strike your channel. And we was trying to be nice to y'all and wait till Inauguration Day, but since y'all wilding and going crazy, we gonna start doing that shit now. And basically, the conversation that I'm just kind of interested to hear, like, what your opinions are, is because a lot of people are throwing the word free speech out there, right? People are saying like, well, yeah, you may not agree with him, but, you know, he still has a right to, you know, say what he want to say. I mean, it's a free country, it's free speech, yada, yada, yada. But my question would be, does America or whoever have the obligation to allow him that right of free speech? Or is it just, nah, fuck you, this my shit, get out?
I think for me, the only issue that I have with all this, well, there's a couple of issues I have with it. What I see happening is if we allow this to happen to one public figure, and it might, the next time it happens, it could be to a public figure that's not what we want. And so because there could possibly be an equal amount, if not more, people who disagree with this public figure or who are saying what this person is saying is false or is a lie. Because I think back to like, let's say if Malcolm X was here right now today, right? It would have I'm almost positive they would have done him the same way that they've done Donald Trump, because there would be millions of people, whether they be white, black, Puerto Rican, or Asian, who don't agree with his rhetoric. So when you get down to politics and rhetoric and activism, whether it be on the right, the left, the center, you have to be careful when you start to silence people, especially in the modalities of like social media, because the message that we're sending to our government and to the social media heads is, if we all as a society, as a consensus, come together and say what someone is saying is harmful, then we're giving you the okay to silence them. I don't have a problem with that person. I have a problem with it, but I understand why people say this person is harmful, da-da-da-da. But I don't like how Donald Trump is the scapegoat for all white supremacist problems in America. I don't like how it seems like if we get rid of him, we get rid of everything and we're gonna go run off into the sunset. And then I don't like how everyone's just like, he doesn't deserve to talk. He does. That's how I feel. Me personally, I feel like he should be able to say whatever the fuck he wants, because as long as him, a white man, can say whatever the fuck he wants, that means that I can say whatever I want. Once they start shutting down white men like Donald Trump, you can bet your golly wow that in the next few years it's gonna be one of us will be the option. I'm just saying, I'm just keeping it a buck.
I can bet my what now?
Golly wow, nigga. That's what you can bet.
I got you.
But I don't.
Hey, would you say that Donald Trump? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No. You go ahead and say what you're about to say. I'm sorry.
Well, I was just gonna say, do you think that Donald Trump is the white scapegoat, like for white people who want to feel better about themselves?
Absolutely. Like, this man has not said anything that any other white person has not said before. Let's stop playing. Let's stop it.
Behind closed doors.
Behind closed doors, precisely. And some of them at your job, some of them at your school. Some of them while in passing at a concert, he rah in your face because he feel like his favorite rapper on stage, he can say and do whatever the fuck he want to do.
Yeah. So, like, and those the worst type of people.
I just don't like. I don't like how I just don't like how we all as a people have decided that who can and who can't say, and then we trying to act like these motherfuckers got our best interests at heart when they shutting Donald Trump up. They don't have our best interests at heart. And at the end of the day, Donald Trump being an issue is a separate issue than people being able to, than them being able to say, you can't tweet anymore as a conglomerate. You can't post anymore as a conglomerate. That's what's dangerous to me.
Yeah.
Is the fact that at any given moment in the future when there's a social leader in power that a large majority of people think or feel is dangerous, they can be silenced, because one day that might be a leader that we actually want to keep hearing from. That's the only thing I'm thinking of.
I feel you. Yeah. Excuse me, y'all. What you was shaking your head for over there?
Because I think she's right, but I think I don't know. I feel like, first of all, politics is super like, it's a game of like greed and like power and shit like that, like influence and shit like that. So when I think of somebody like Donald Trump, I think of I think of the fact that he tweets probably more than I've seen any other president tweet ever in the history of life.
You can add all of them up.
Like, I don't even, like, I get it. Like, it's one of them tools that he can use these days as like a way to reach his people, the same way Obama used Facebook, MySpace, and shit like that for his campaign. But like, to see him go as far as allegedly using Russian bots and shit like that to alter the results of the election, and then to now see after this election how much of a like temper tantrum he's basically thrown and shit like that, I think it just, for me personally, I don't like him as a person. Just his decision making and the way he move as a person, I don't respect none of that shit, and he don't have none of my mutual interests at heart. So I know it's better off that he's not. I don't, you know, for me personally, I'm perfectly fine with him being silenced on social media, because I do feel like he incites violence and shit like that, and I think that you do have to set a standard at some point. Because like she also said, Malcolm X would have been somebody they also would have silenced, because he would have also incited violence at some point, because he was telling people to do just that at any means,
I agree with that.
by any way possible. And that's what and that's kind of the state I understand, because as a platform, they don't allow you to do that whether you have 50 followers or 2 million. So they don't really give a I think that it's appropriate for them, at least all of these platforms, to as platforms, to say, we don't want you spewing and none of that shit to our audience, because that, I mean, at the end of the day, is they platform. So if they come together and that's their fucking decision at the end of the day, then I got nothing but to respect that shit. That's not my business per se. I'm not finna get banned on there for doing none of that stupid shit, because I don't incite violence amongst people. So if that's his MO, then maybe he should get shut the fuck up. Like, bro, like, we don't need all of that right now, as in terms of like humanity. Like, if we want to cultivate a positive environment on our platform, then we got to get rid of toxic individuals. And if that motherfucker is deemed that bad, and we know it, and he about to be on trial for some other shit, like, okay, maybe his opinion isn't, like we were talking about last week, his opinion don't mean shit. So, but the problem is, you got that platform, so people listen to that stupid shit. So, I don't know. I think it's one of them things. I don't think it's once again, like I said, she's right in that they would have taken other people's speech. So this is not something that black folks should look at and say like it's a win or anything like that, because they would have did it to our favorite people. Our
I would
favorite
never
people.
say that.
So
yeah,
like
for me,
okay, that's a good example. Farrakhan,
Mm-hmm.
the brother, the honorable Minister Farrakhan, he don't ever get to speak his 2 cents because he has millions, like she said, millions of people who disagree with that fucking message or who don't believe in that shit. So it's like she said, it's very dangerous though. I agree in that. It's very dangerous when you start to play picky choosy with who can speak and who can't speak. Like, because at what is the goal of that? Like, what is the goal of your platform only being cultivated for what you want to hear? Like, is it supposed to be a true social media platform where a bunch of different people with differing ideas can come together and network and link up? Or is it something where you want to control the narrative and control the ad revenue and the ad space and shit like that and the market share in terms of being a social media company?
Right.
So I think she's right.
Which
All
is
in all, I do think she's right.
what they are trying to do. They won't say that, but they are trying to control the narrative to some degree. But I don't have a problem with it. Like, I don't have a problem with them banning Donald Trump on whatever platform, just because if I owned it, I would have did it. So just because you're not about to,
Me too.
you're not about to fucking rally the troops on my shit.
I'd have enjoyed that shit. I'd have did it myself
and
if
think
I was
shit is
marking
sweet. Like, no sir, you gonna get right the fuck up out of here. But I do somewhat understand the point of, just having the freedom of speech, because yes, these are private companies. I think T Sums was like, yes, a private company, and you accept the terms and whatnot. But some companies supersede, a company. It's like a part of society at damn near. That's why, like, when we're in a recession, all these fucking auto companies get a bailout and shit, because it's like, well, damn, if y'all go under, we all about to be fucked up, so we got to make sure y'all are still around. It's like, you kind of, at some point, they integrate into society and are just part of culture. So whether you like it or not, yes, you're a private company, but you represent the public to a degree. You see what I'm saying?
And I'm gonna pause you right there, because this is kind of leads me to my point where it's almost like this is like a virtue grab, like a virtue signaling, because my thing is just
that's exactly what it is. Yeah.
Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube, y'all still got child pornography issues running rampant. Like, y'all still have those bot issues with or without Donald Trump running rampant. And
yeah, it's like when we was talking about Pornhub and what was going on with them. It's kind of the same thing.
Man, that's
I'm
so
not trying to hear none of this shit. But my thing is, this nigga off of Twitter, like, okay, he's off of Twitter now. My whole thing is this with the Donald Trump thing. Now that he's out of the picture, I hope that one day as a culture we can start talking about our issues outside of him. That's all I have to say about it.
Yeah, it's gonna take a lot to get there.
You're right.
But,
because he's not the beginning nor the ending of our issues.
No, absolutely not.
Like,
and then that's why I really even brought this up.
Here's what I said at the beginning of Donald Trump's presidency. I said, I'm happy because now white supremacy has a white face on it. So now when shit happens in the spite of black and brown people, at least people have something to look at and say that it makes sense. There's a white dude running the fucking show, and he's the person who has the end all say all. He's doing shit to prove that it's a slimy game, and it's people doing shady shit behind the curtain and everything else. Yeah. So once again, people get fucking shot. Jacob Blake, not rest in peace, but that nigga got shot in Kenosha, Wisconsin, by the police, and the police just got off of that shit. They didn't get charged for that shit. The nigga that was going back in his car. So for me, it's like
everyday shit now.
But that's what I'm saying. So when shit like that happens, we no longer are surprised, because it makes sense when we got Donald Trump in office. Now, like she's saying, I'm not sitting here saying that Joe Biden is gonna be any more of a positive fucking influence, because at the end of the day, that's another white man in a white man's position gonna do what the fuck the white man gonna do. Like, he gonna save himself before he save anybody else. So we all know.
Just dress it up real nice.
Yeah, but he just gonna dress it up real nice. And as of, I think the one thing that does positively impact all of this is Kamala being the vice president. That's something positive for these young black women or mixed women that come up and they see somebody that look like them in such a position of power where, you know, she got say so in a lot of shit.
No, I'm with that for sure. Shout out to Kamala.
Right.
I'm not gonna sit here and like talk like I'm well versed in Kamala because I'm not.
But, either. And I don't trust DAs.
She a black woman,
I know she was a
cop.
But that is, we have to see what somebody do first. You can't just castigate somebody.
Oh yeah, for sure. I'm with that.
I think the temperature is different these days than it was back then.
Just let it just let it play out. I was about to say something else. I forgot what it was. In regards to the free speech thing, but I don't know. I think we touched on everything. I guess last thing I'll say is that one, I don't think people really understand like what free speech is really means in terms of like constitutional wise, and two, free speech is great, but like there's other things into play. Like I have the right to go out here and say I'm gonna assassinate, the president, right? But just know that if I go out there and say that and the right person hears me, it's gonna be some shit to answer for right in there. So yeah, sure, I can say that. Just like I can get on my Twitter and fucking rally the troops and tell y'all go fuck the Capitol building up and we gonna stop the votes and all that. But yeah, that's not okay. You're breaking mad laws and doing that by claiming you got free speech. So
yeah, you can say what the fuck you want. It's just a repercussion for that shit. You just can't, like we was talking about last week. There's for every action there's an equal and you know what I mean, whatever reaction. You feel me? Like,
you better fucking believe it.
So you can
that
say
actually
what
did
you
happen.
Want, whether that's on the wax, in the politics, in the boardroom. You can say whatever you want. You can hold your nuts when you say it, but best believe somebody else is gonna have something to say. So
for sure,
it's what it is, bro.
And it always is gonna be what it is. So that's that on that. Damn, you fucked the. Hold on, did you just like fuck the camera angle up? Oh, okay, no, you just moved your chair. I was about to say you had great product placement back there, but you know.
Oh, I do.
Talking to me or no? Oh.
Nah, I'm talking about you. He's just so conveniently placed the product, right behind there. Place your order now for only $9.99. Oh man.
DM me. Let's link and build, bro. All
link and build.
All 2021, we networking.
Speaking of linking and building, if you're not in the Discord, the link to join the Discord is in the description. So go ahead and join in. I'm trying to work on like plugging shit. So
hey, that was good.
I still gotta work on that a little bit. But hey, yeah, click the link and join the Discord, cause I said so.
Yeah, I second that. We be chilling, bro.
For sure.
Hella shit.
Did I have anything else on that thing? You said it's Lori Harvey better than Beyonce?
No. Sorry. She wished she was. She's very pretty.
Nice fucking try.
She's very pretty, but no. Sorry, bro.
Nice try.
Sorry, bro. If I'm gonna go,
Lori Harvey is not better than Beyonce, and it's not just because of looks.
Yeah,
Beyonce is just.
And that's what it is.
Baddest bitches on this planet.
On the planet. Like,
damn.
Period.
Did I trigger you?
Like, stop the press, stop printing the money, stop
everything. Stop the pod, everything.
Damn.
Beyonce is one of the illest ever.
She got real vocal when I said that.
That's like disrespecting Carrie Hilson or Megan Good or something like that. Like, we don't, first and foremost, we don't put two black queens against each other.
We're not
exactly
bitches against each other. Lori Harvey is Lori Harvey.
Black queens. Black queens.
Like I said, they are very beautiful women. They are both very beautiful.
We're not going to.
But if we doing that, then Beyonce is way better.
I don't understand why regular niggas be worried about famous women anyway. Tell us about the girl from
They don't want to.
Tell us about her.
They don't want to.
What is she compared to Lori Harvey?
She don't want us either.
Regular women do the same shit too.
Regular women don't want us, so we might as well talk about the bad ones.
Exactly. The regular women was talking about Michael B. Jordan.
They hear my homegirls talk about famous niggas. They talking about the niggas who in their inbox as we speak.
Zara, we already established you were an alien.
To me, that shit be corny.
So it really don't matter to me what you got. That you were an alien. So it don't really matter what you and your circle be talking about.
Listen, if I like a female, what the fuck I look like using Instagram to slide into some DMs?
Thank you.
Especially if we not in the same state. And then when it come to these females in the city, it's like very picky choosy. I don't hate on that. But for a nigga like me, I'm more low key. So for a female to want to fuck with me, she gotta like low key niggas. So
for sure. But I can't. Like you said, I can't even hate on it because people is really getting in full blown relationships just off sliding their DMs and shit. It's like, hey, more power to you. Like, I'm happy for you. I couldn't see myself moving like that. Like, I'll
leave comments after I like the picture, though. I'll do that. That's my new thing. I do that. I done got some replies and shit. Like, that shit be cool. I'm like, oh, okay, at least you seen it. Like, I know you seen that shit. As a verse to a DM, I can send that shit and it just.
You never know. You might run into her at the store and be like, "Did you leave a comment on my Instagram?" And be like, "Oh, well, yes, I did."
I so did. 2 diamonds.
2 diamonds. Was it 2 diamonds? That's how you know it was me.
That's how you know it was me. That's a stamp. That's a stamp of approval.
I just like to leave a little gems wherever I go.
Thumbs up.
You know, I leave a gem when I see a gem.
Thumbs up.
Why are you looking so disgruntled?
Who would be easier to hang out with, B or Lori? And the answer is still Beyonce.
Boy, Harvey don't look like she got nothing to talk about. Let's keep it.
Yeah, bro. Like, okay,
she got something though. She got something.
She do got something. She probably cool as hell.
No, but my thing is, but this is, but I want men to learn the difference between a woman who's cool and a woman who doesn't speak. It's easy for a woman who doesn't speak to look cool.
Nah.
Hey,
well,
she's right though. The little coy female.
Okay. Nah, I see what you're saying now.
Cool.
I see what you're saying now.
She don't say nothing to you.
She don't say shit.
So cool.
Yeah. But see, that's that's my that's kind of my point though.
And they don't.
But like, cause we don't know shit about Lori. We just know that she's with a new nigga every 3 months. She flipped the rotation and then.
I think Lori is.
And niggas ain't hesitating.
She had that shit, and I don't mean that disrespectfully. I mean, she probably has some of that mental shit too. That's she's probably well put together. She's probably on her business shit. Her pops is Steve. So.
Oh, I'm for sure that she has her business shit together. I'm
she
positive
bring
on
a lot to the table. When we talk about relationships, I think it's important that we recognize that when we look at her in situations, both people is bringing something to the table in them situations, and that's why, like I said at the beginning, I love this. Hey, Michael B. Jordan and her is like motherfucking Quavo and Sweetie, Black love.
No, they're not.
Okay, nah, we're not doing that.
I love it.
We're gonna talk about Queen Sweetie and King Quavo. Yeah, nah.
Why are we not doing that though? It's black love. That's
why I can't roll all the way with that though, cause I love talking about black love and how, you know, we both bringing something to the table, but nah, fuck out of here. We just like, I have a hard time rolling with that if it's a regular pattern of you just flipping the rotation every 3 months. Like, what the fuck? Like, niggas is she bad. She is bad as fuck.
She bad, and that's not my business.
And niggas just want their turn. And that's it.
Okay.
I'm not saying she's not cool. I'm not saying she's not a nice person to talk to and shit. But it sounds like she just got a list and she just checking niggas off the list and until she get bored.
It ain't better.
That's fine. I'm not hating. I support it. I'm all for it. I'm not hating. I'm just saying I can't. I'm not just rolling with the black love.
Do you think that? But do you think that like? Do you think that that's gonna catch up to her when she gets with a nigga that she actually likes?
Potentially, because you don't know how they might.
I don't know.
It may. I mean, I can't speak to that, but if I could see how a person would feel a way about that, if she's saying like now she is invested in this one dude, and he's looking at her like, like, why should I really even spend the time to get invested in you when you have clearly a track record of just leaving after a certain time period after you get whatever from it? See what I'm saying? So like, I'm not gonna.
She didn't leave Future, so I mean, I don't think that.
Okay, well that may be that may be true, but I'm saying,
what you say? Who left who?
Yeah.
No, I was just saying.
That's not what I heard though, but that's not really the point.
You said I didn't hear it. I cut out. You said who left who?
Gossip Girl. He said,
no, I'm not, bro. Don't do that.
Yes, you are.
Don't do that. You know I just love this. I just love the little mess, man.
You love it. Yeah, we know.
I do love a little mess.
No, but I just think that for me, I'm just
no.
Who do?
Don't wait. Who left who?
he really want to know the answer. You playing?
No. What did you say? Don't leave.
Okay.
She said Future left her. That's not what I heard.
Okay,
but that's what she said.
What did I?
Anyway, moving on. We're moving on. So
I don't remember what I heard. So that's
it's important for us to not or it's important for me because I can't speak for y'all, but it's important for me as like a young woman growing up right now in 2020 to not like immortalize and like uplift people I don't know who are usually celebrities. And it's like I'm not gonna immortalize Lori Harvey in my mind or in my like thoughts as like this great courtesan because I don't know sis. And really until she writes some type of memoir, start doing the circuit, start talking a little bit more, she's no different than any of my other homegirls who run through niggas. Like I think maybe like for me now when I admire something about someone in the public eye or even just in my real life, what I try to figure out is why is it that I admire this person and like or what is that thing about them that I'm gravitating towards it, and how can I emulate that in my life to where I'm not continuing to look to people outside of myself, you know? Because I see a lot of women do this with her, and I see a lot of men do that with Future, and they do it with who else do men do that a lot with? I see niggas do that a lot with Future. I see niggas do that a lot with like maybe like an Offset or something, just kind of immortalizing and uplifting niggas who are living the life they want to live when it's just like, you too can go out and get bitches and have a bitch at home and have 25 bitches. Like, you too can live that life. Like, that life is not
like a commercial.
Hey, this is a motivational speaker right here.
Yeah. Hey, listen to her, bro.
Hey,
you right.
You at home right now.
Right.
Listen to me right here. Do you ever feel like you can't get no bitches?
Well, guess what?
Guess what?
You can.
If you dream it, you can achieve
down
it.
Rolling? Do you want to protect Philippe?
Do you want to throw her back to the streets?
You can get that shit, man.
You too can get all these bitches and fuck these hoes.
And get these watches and cars.
Oh, it's so stupid.
I'm just saying.
That's what
you right. But you right.
You know, you are right.
That's what we just co-signed it. Yes, you right. But we being stupid.
Yeah, we got the tape like recorded and ready to go whenever you want to drop that.
No, I ain't trying to drop nothing. I want some money first.
Hey, hit up Lori. She got the key.
I need the advance.
I'm okay. I don't want to fuck with no type of nigga she fucking with. No ma'am.
No, on a serious note though, I do think the one thing that is important for people to take away from whatever situation may be, like in the public eye, is just like figure out what you personally want, and if you find an example of that in somebody who's well known, that's fine. Because I have people who do certain things that I want to do, and I look at that and I see like, what example are they leaving that I can learn from or something like that, right? So whatever it is that you want to do, it's fine for you to have, I guess a mentor, quote unquote, or someone that you look up to do that. But figure out what you want to do first. Don't just be reacting and seeing like, oh shit, she with Future. Oh shit, she with Michael B. Jordan. Oh shit, she with Offset. Oh shit, she with, I want to lead that. I want to live a fast life. I want to do this and that. But it's just like, y'all just living recklessly without no direction. So yeah,
bro. If y'all want to go out here and y'all want to get with these little Instagram models, bro, get you a bag. Simple, bro.
Or look like you got a bag.
Or put it on at least for like a weekend when you in a city.
Yeah.
And look like you got a bag.
You can fool an Instagram chick for a solid weekend.
That's all
if you got it for a weekend.
If you need more than 48 hours, bro, let's keep it a buck. you probably ain't deserve it. And that's something we was talking about earlier as well. A lot of niggas, well, I ain't gonna say a lot of you niggas, that's personal. So a lot of niggas don't have bad bitch etiquette. Right? They don't I heard I was listening in on the 21 Savage and them, the little Atlanta room on Clubhouse. And they was talking about that shit on the late night tip. Like, a lot of niggas don't have the etiquette to be in the same room as beautiful women. They don't know what to do when they around bad women, especially not no ones with some money. Niggas don't know what to do. If you the type to go out to the club and be low key and shit in the corner and shit, there's some bitches that like that. But if you not the nigga that look like that with that money on you, you gonna get the same result that you get when you go to the motherfucker.
Yeah, the right ones will sniff you out anyway. Let me just say that.
But that's but my thing is, I just don't understand. Like, I don't understand, because that mentality, not talking about the mentality you specifically talking about you, but the mentality of men to chase after women who only want men with money, that breeds these like red pill niggas. Because you be chasing after a bitch who you know you ain't got no business. Stay in your tax bracket. And why risk getting disappointed? And what's wrong with women who don't look like they date millionaires? Like, I don't get it. Like, what's wrong with a regular bitch?
Hey,
right?
I subscribe to there is absolutely nothing wrong with that. If you don't fuck with broke niggas, if you don't fuck with people who ain't got their shit together, I am full support of you. I am full support of you, because I would probably stand on that same trip. But I'm coming from the perspective of, I don't chase bitches. I don't chase women. I never did. So if it happened, it happened. If it come to me, it come to me. That's just what it was meant to be.
That's a whole new topic, boy.
So,
hey, they gonna come.
Yeah, but it's like I was never that thirsty nigga that's always trying to get some shit. Like, that's just not who I am. If that's who you are, like, I get it. We all want to have some fun and do what we got to do, but that's just like, know who you are and you be that.
Yep.
And you good.
That's fact. That's a 100%, boy.
Hey, T-Son said you was doing the Everest commercial with the seminar. You was doing the Everest commercial with the seminar on how to
get bad bitches. 1-800.
You're sitting on the couch.
Because you know what I don't like is, I don't like how this, like, I don't like how our generation specifically, like, we all feel like we entitled to something. Like, niggas feel like they entitled to an Instagram bitch. Bitches feel like they entitled to a nigga with money. People feel like they entitled to this, they entitled to that. When it's like, what about you has aligned you with a bitch who got $150,000
with that real shit that they can't handle?
But nah, fuck all that. That's on my Instagram. I gotta be lit.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if you like, my thing is just like,
that's the thought.
Because I feel like the same niggas who secretly really want a bitch who only want niggas who gonna give her money, like, them are the same niggas that be on Twitter talking about splitting bills 50-50. Nigga, shut up, because you wouldn't split bills 50-50 with that bitch. I hope you know you ain't gonna split bills 50-50 with that bitch.
Are you saying people are fronting on social media?
I'm saying that people are fucking retarded. That's what I'm saying. They're degenerate.
Our word, yes.
Ridiculous.
People expect some shit that they cannot provide for real, bro. Niggas need to be realistic.
Oh, yeah. You see that bitch body that she paid for? She's not fucking with broke niggas. And if she is, that bitch fraudulent. You probably shouldn't be fucking with her either, because the man
that's a red flag. She got a mental. That's a problem. She got that's a red flag.
That ass was an investment.
Listen, if you work, and ain't nothing wrong with this, bro. If you work at Amazon, which I'm down there finna do, and a bitch with, ain't nothing wrong with that. That's your hustle. But all of a sudden, a bitch pull up in a Celine and tell you to hop in. Okay, first and foremost, my dumb ass, I'ma hop in, because I'm a finesse. You can't finesse a finesse. You feel me? Shout out to Cash on that shit. But you can't finesse a finesse. So I'm gonna get in to see what I could get out of the situation. But most people don't have that etiquette. Don't get in that car, because at the end of the day, there's something wrong with that. You might fuck around. She might fuck around for real, kidnap your ass. But you try to kidnap me. We're not doing that. So, but
that's how the bartenders and the strippers be finessing.
Other shit.
That's how they get niggas. The nigga But I'm saying that's what be happening though. The niggas who ain't got that etiquette, who really ain't got no business being around here, but they trying to be in that life. Like, oh nigga, come over here. I mean, we gonna show you a good time. We gonna swipe the shit out that card. Yeah, you gonna go home to your wife and you ain't got no money in your bank account, but you had a good time though.
Yeah. Like I'm over it. But that be the problem, like when niggas go to Vegas and all of that type shit, they be out here tricking on females and all of that shit for a motherfucking trip. But it's like, bro, like you don't even do that in the city. So what the fuck would make you feel like I don't know. I mean, like she said, you gotta know your motherfucking tax bracket, bro. Like niggas be doing too much.
Because at the end of the day, bro. My problem with niggas has always been this, because y'all know how I feel about niggas paying bills. That's like a 10 commandment for me. So I don't have an issue with that part.
Loaded, do you feel like that?
Do I feel like what?
Like men should pay bills.
I feel like you should do whatever the fuck you gotta do. Me personally, I've always been of the mindset where like, if I seek you out and I court you, then I'm gonna take care of the house and shit. Like I'm gonna pay my shit. Now I'm not saying that's the right way to go about, but I mean, I'm not judging how nobody else chooses to live their life. Yeah, that's just me. Like if I take somebody out, I pay for the shit because that's just what I do. I pay.
I feel like that now.
No, I'm not. No,
I feel like that now.
This is how I feel.
I got a question for you too. As soon as you're done, I got a question for you.
So all I was gonna say was my issue is not with niggas who stand 10 toes the whole time. So like, my issue is not with niggas who be like, nah, I'm not doing that. I'm not gonna fuck you. I'm not gonna date you. But I respect you. I respect you having your boundaries. Don't change what you gonna do for me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I'm sorry.
That's bad. That's a red flag.
It's somebody for everybody.
Exactly.
But as far as my issue is with niggas who like, they will trick off on a woman they don't know to hold up an appearance, but then when it comes to a woman you love, you got respect for, you asking her to do stuff like she your mom or something. Like, I don't like the inconsistencies, the discrepancies between how people decide to show affection to their loved ones. I think that's like it's a little eerie. It's eerie.
Oh yeah.
Well, it's lost, and the real answer is just everybody hates their life and nobody wants to talk about it. But
I love mine.
Yeah.
I can only speak
I'm happy
for God.
No. Like I love my life too, but you're just looking at the majority of people who's on social media trying to, out in the field. They're depressed. They hate their life.
They're depressed.
They want to live in a fantasy world.
A whole bunch of shit. And my thing is, there's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with that. But what I would say to you people is, you should probably get off social media and maybe find a close group of people to chat with every day. Social media
in real life.
The focus group.
Not the focus group.
In your bag.
Homies Anonymous.
Right.
That's what I should do. I should start a group like that, where it's just a bunch of strangers that ain't got no friends, and then I create the friends out of all the strangers that ain't got friends.
I think they got that already. That's like fucking AA.
We was finna talk about Tinder today too, cause I got me a little spiel on Tinder.
On Tinder?
Yeah.
Like you gotta
I got a spiel, right. but we'll
get to that. We'll get to that.
Yeah, we'll circle back.
But I got one quick question for you, Zara. Just off of what you would say, because you believe that any man you with has to pay bills. Did I hear you correctly?
I would like to. Yeah, I would. That's my standard. Yeah. As far, I'm not talking about dating.
No, we're talking about an actual serious relationship, right? Okay. Yeah. So with that, understand. Now, I'm not trying to get too personal or like invasive, but from my previous conversations, it sounds like you don't want to be in just like a standard monogamous relationship, right?
Right.
So, I guess I'm just curious as to like how does that dynamic work? If you feel like you're not gonna be with one person, but the guy you have to be with you would prefer them to pay bills around there. Like, how does that work, or what does that look like?
Well, what it looks like to me is me being able to function in a polyamorous relationship, and me being upfront. As upfront with people as I have to be. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, it's a privilege if people tell you that they're fucking with other people. Unless you guys are having unprotected sex and there's children involved, I don't have to tell you anything. I can really just let you know that we're not exclusive, but beyond that, I don't have to let you know is other people helping me do such and such. You know what I'm saying? Because it could be more than just bills. Like if I meet someone, we network, and this nigga want to date me, and he's in a position to give me, get me a higher paying job. That's him putting money in my pocket. That's him making the time we spend together valuable.
Well, no, I don't want to confuse it with that, because that's I don't consider that as like that's an opportunity. So like, yeah, you can do that, and I don't see that as directly like paying you money or paying a bill for you or something like that. Like okay, directly giving you money, like putting you on to something, I will view a little bit different.
Okay, so how do I mean, I just see it as me, my boyfriend's doing what my boyfriends have always done in the past, except it's just more than one of them. I mean, I don't see where the confusion or where the like inability to make it work would come from, outside of me just being a silly egotistical bitch and flaunting and being like doing stuff to make people the block hot for me, not even for them, but you know what I'm saying, answering my phone, doing certain stuff, not managing my time wisely, like things like that, I think could affect how much someone wants to do for me. But beyond that, I can't see how, as long as I'm not telling everybody and their mama who doing what, who's to know what's going on?
It really don't matter.
Okay, I guess that kind of answered my question, because so it sounds like you're speaking from the perspective of as they're not aware as to how many people you may be dealing with, or
what good does that do besides cause someone pain? Even if, because I mean, as much as I like sexually fluid men, and I like men who outside of the cis heterosexual spectrum. For the most part, the men who are going to pursue me are going to be cis heterosexual, and then if I don't have it in me to like be in a more androgynous place energetically, where I'm going to be meeting a man in the middle, I'm more than likely going to attract someone who's cis heterosexual, right? So when it comes to how they move, there's no game for me to blast how many people I'm talking to when I'm talking to a straight guy, because for the most part, culturally, he's not going to be trying to have no open relationship. Be trying to have a relationship where it's going to be just more than me and him. Unless I'm trying to be a sadist, there's no need in me to tell him like. Now, granted, there are some niggas you got to kick it to them like that because they don't know how to act unless they know they got competition. But like for the most part, like I don't be telling niggas I'm hanging out with another nigga. I'll be like, that's my homeboy, and he put two and two together. If I keep hanging out with all these different homeboys, you feel what I'm saying?
Wait, hold on. Is that toxic? Is that Hey, is that toxic? Hold on.
Niggas do need a reminder, bro. Talk those shit, bro.
No, you're right. You're right about that. But hold on. Maybe I'm not understanding you correctly.
Now, all of these niggas in my inbox.
Because when I'm asking you this, I'm really just trying to learn, because it's not something that I just Google and fucking search.
Right.
But so like if you're coming from the standpoint of like you're not necessarily telling them, it's like, well, don't you feel like they have the right to know? Like if they're dealing with you, shouldn't they have the right to know that you are dealing with X amount of other people as well as them?
No.
We'll just say
because how do you even? But doesn't he deserve to have that option as to whether he wants to be in that situation?
Yeah, no, but this is what I will say. This is what I will say. I will say that it's not my job, I think, as me as Zara, this one person, to dismount the many death traps of patriarchy and monogamy, and you know what I'm saying, all those things. I'm me as one person, I can't dismantle that system. And I don't necessarily know how much good I do by telling someone who I know would be better off not knowing. Now, like if I meet you on like a dating app like Tinder, so I have that I'm poly in my bio. Like it says like I'm looking for people who are okay with the fact I'm poly. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
If I meet you in person and you've been observing me, because niggas watch you, so you've been observing me, you know I got a whole bunch of homeboys. You know that I'm attractive. I think I'm attractive. You think I'm attractive. So it would behoove you to just assume.
Nah, that's not fair. That's not fair. That's not fair. Because you can't say because you should just assume, because in any other situation we say assuming is a bad thing, and we can't assume things that we think we know. That's how people
safe,
get a lot of.
But it's also
ain't no.
Assume.
It's not. Bro. Nothing is ever safe to assume,
and
because we can't play both sides like that.
Any educated guess, so any hypothesis is still a fucking. It's like semantics, bro. That's why
it is semantics, but that's kind of my point. Because again, I want to clarify: we're not talking about dating. We're talking about a relationship, like an actual.
Okay. So in a serious relationship, I would definitely tell the person. Absolutely, I absolutely.
Yeah, that's what I came in with. I'm saying we do dating out the window.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, in a serious relationship, I absolutely would. Now, would I tell them the specifics? No, I'm not doing that. Am I going to tell you how many people I'm talking to outside of you? No, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. Sorry.
Well, the specifics, like, okay, I would agree with you in the fact that I don't have to tell you how many people I'm talking to, what this person did, because that's none of your business. But if you're in a relationship,
that's why I wouldn't change.
Well,
that's why.
But no.
Change to me.
But I'm saying my thing was, because I thought you were speaking from the standpoint of a serious like relationship, like we agreed we've passed the dating phase. I felt like it was unfair to not have this person know that you're talking to other people.
You knew what type of time I was on, bro. Niggas, I'm telling you. Niggas already know like what type of time I'm on when the first time we hang out. Most niggas already know, and I'm gonna let you know if you ask me. Like, I'm just gonna keep it a buck.
What do that mean though?
You
we passed the dating phase. No. What Lotus said? We passed the dating phase. What do that mean?
Like if when I say like say like we're out and I just say like, look, I want you to be my girlfriend. Like, or I want
That's
us
still
to be
dating though, right?
No, I mean most people will view that as a second stage. Okay, well that's another topic because
technically yes. In that case, yes.
That's still dating. So I say,
let me just say, I'm so fucking sick of this shit. I can't stand none of this shit. I am never, God forbid my relationship ends. I am never ever talking to none of you niggas.
So exclusively dating.
Or you bitches out there.
That's what you mean.
Exclusively dating, boyfriend and girlfriend, whatever. You know what the fuck I'm talking about. Like,
so fucking lame, bro.
I'm not here to be owned by anybody.
No, I'm not arguing what's lame or what's not lame or what's okay, what's not okay. Like, look, that's your prerogative. Like, that's cool. I'm just saying, like, at some point, if we've been kicking it for a while and I get to the point where I'm saying, like, look, I want us to be a thing. Like, at that point, we got to lay all the cards out on the table. What is it? What is it not?
No, but I mean,
that to me, I'm running away.
I'm gonna let you know what's up. I'm gonna let niggas know what's up. To be honest with you, I just want some shit. I want to be able to just date 3 niggas for the rest of my life. Like, date, not even necessarily.
Like,
we ain't gotta be ace type.
Damn.
Yeah, like just date 2.
Why
like,
3?
2 is my goal. 2 boyfriends would be.
You said 2 earlier. That's why I was finna ask what happened. You added another one.
I'm talking about if it's just dating, then I would like to date, like, I would want to date 3 people. If I'm in a serious relationship, 2 people is enough. That's enough. Like,
a lot.
That's
a lot.
That's my thing. I can never seriously date 2 women ever.
You shouldn't.
That's a terrible fucking
idea. Men are more difficult to deal with than men. Men are not difficult to deal with.
Yeah, loaded. So if you just dated a nigga and a female, it would be easy.
It would be easy.
Oh shit! Why did I think of that?
Dead ass.
God damn.
You just don't rearrange the numbers.
You're right. I gotta take the Jupiter and Venus and then like switch them and then.
I don't know what you're talking about, but
I don't know.
If you change some of them ingredients in the formula, you get a new answer. So
this nigga want me to do surgery on myself.
No, I don't. Stay the same, brother. Stay the same. Stay as God.
But no, I ain't got the energy for none of that shit.
I mean,
but yeah, now dating is dating. Like, dating is like we don't even know each other. Like, I can talk to who the fuck I want to talk to if we just dating.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, like, I'm one of them.
Even will be exclusive.
I'm like a lover girl, so I want to talk to. I love people. Like, I like talking to people. I like being up underneath people. Like, you know what I'm saying? I want to have sex with people. I want to hang out, and it's very rare that it's just one person. I feel like I can love people real easily, not fall in love, but I can like get to know you and realize like, oh, I love this person. I want them in my life. Like,
yeah.
At what capacity I don't know, but I don't feel the need to make everything. I don't want to lock nobody down. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to put nobody in a position where they miss out on somebody that they could be with monogamously or they could be with long term because you know what I'm saying, they focused on me, not really.
Yeah. And this is something that I'm sure we're gonna talk about many more times just because it's so interesting to me. But I don't want to keep repeating it. Hey, what's up, Bone? Bone in the chat.
Hey, me.
And I agree with you too. You said, God forbid my current relationship end. I'm over this relationship shit, and I'm with you. This shit is for the fucking streets.
Y'all niggas scary. Y'all scary.
No, it's not about being scary. I don't have the energy for that shit. Like, I really don't. Like, past that point, like I'm where I'm at right now because it just happened naturally, and so I don't have the energy to be dating and going and just I am real particular about how I spend my time and exert my energy, and I'm just over that shit. I can't do it.
Dating is not fun for everybody.
That's just me. It's not.
Yeah,
It's not fun. It's not fun. It's too much fun.
And it's because it's a game, bro. You got to be willing to play the game, bro.
I'm not. Fuck them games.
I love playing
games.
I like games, but it
I hate
be the
games.
right game.
Call of Duty was pissing me off.
When it comes to dating, the name of the game is hold on, Zara. What would you say? What would you say the name of the game is when it comes to dating? So like,
me against you or me versus them.
Because like I'm trying to think of it like an analogy of an actual game, right? Like, so the name of the game is Uno. Game?
Sorry.
Yeah, like just trying to make an analogy type shit.
That's trouble. It's
trouble. Yes. Trouble.
Just based on the name alone, that's fact.
It's trouble.
No, but yeah, but Jew is so right that it is a game, and if you're not someone who's interested in placating yourself and, you know what I'm saying, observing, like releasing, going for it, pausing, you know what I'm saying? Like, I love a catch and release. I just like everything that comes with dating and interacting with the opposite sex, same sex. Like, that definitely is a game, though, for sure.
I agree with that shit. Guess who?
I am.
That's what it is. It's guess who.
Is it guess who? It is guess who. It is
guess who. Because you just ask questions, you be like, okay, so is this person's favorite color purple? Boom.
Nope.
And they no. So then you be like, all right, these bitches I've been picking.
Nigga said, guess who?
All right,
fucking guess who?
Like Dior. And then the bitch be like, all right, yeah. So then you gotta keep something, you know. He be like, all right, I can only knock down this little bitch right here. She a little middle class bitch.
Shit. Hey, guess what? I'm gonna be home.
I'm gonna be home.
Mind my fucking business.
Hey, guess who was fun, bro? I'm gonna be playing that shit, bro.
Yeah, you come through on a game night. We'll play that shit, but nah.
A game night.
I'm gonna be home though.
Hey, we gonna show up to this nigga house and be like, all right, everybody put their keys in this bowl.
I'm not playing that.
Hey, you trying to get me shot?
What this nigga loaded on, bro?
Nah, I ain't. This nigga, he just say some shit and put it on me. Nah, fuck that.
But this nigga on, bro. He said put the keys in the bowl. What that mean?
hey, imagine you would just invite one person to the crib and just say put your keys in the bowl.
All right, we're gonna put everybody's phone in this lockbox.
Like, nigga, it's just me here. What are you trying to say?
You trying to have one of the freaky parties, one of them masquerade joints?
No. But I mean, I wouldn't mind having an orgy though. I think that'd be cool. But like, as far as
that would be cool.
I don't know how I feel about an orgy. Look at this nigga.
I've never done it before.
It would be alright. Me neither. Hey, it'd be nice something to check it off the list.
Right. But for me, it's just like, I think it would be more of just like everybody sign NDAs. Like, y'all don't got to put your phone in the box, but nobody can talk about who was here. Like, that's.
Now you just gotta have security at the door. Just pat them down. No phones.
You in the orgy lit, and this nigga Clips walk in, bro. You be like,
like, what the fuck are you doing here, nigga?
I can't come.
No, nigga.
Yeah.
Leaving, bro. I'm leaving. I'm exiting, bro.
What's up with these hating ass niggas, man?
I'm grabbing my clothes, bro. I'm leaving, bro.
The married people are coming.
This nigga gonna come in with a motherfucker with that shit he had on and motherfucking pie center. That suit. That's what he gonna do. He gonna come out looking like that shit. Oh hell no. Okay,
so what? Yo, I could have. Hey, look, I gotta go to the orgy real quick.
Yeah, that's why we leaving.
What orgy I'm at? So stay where you at. Like I don't.
What's
the?
No. Damn. No. Married people be on that shit too. Y'all
that's what I'm saying. Niggas be on that. Put the key in the bowl.
For you and your wife to go to check them shit.
But no, like I'm not even saying like on no sneak shit. Like consensually.
Yeah, go with your home. I mean, go with your wife.
No, that's not what I'm talking about. Like, I mean, that's the thing too. You could do it with, you could do it without. It depend on your dynamic. But people, that's the thing. Like people will
respectfully going into a motherfucking orgy with your wife.
That's a little wild. I'm not
watching her get pounded out, bro.
Like I'm not going to the same one. Like we'll go to different spots. We'll go to different spots.
Yeah. No. She not going to no orgy if we together.
This nigga Jew was talking all of that shit till his girl want to go to the orgy.
Listen.
He was talking all that shit.
I'm taking the mom ass on that shit.
I'll wait.
No, go ahead. I love questions.
Yeah, go ahead, because I'm about to get some bullshit. Go ahead.
I'll put it in the mastermind part of the fucking Discord.
Nah, I want to know. Fuck it, ask me.
No, I'm just nothing.
Hey, what are we doing?
Bro?
What are you stepping me out? Stop it! Stop!
I'm just laughing. It's funny. It's funny.
Like a little schoolgirl. Like you annoying as shit. Look at her.
She violating up in here. Like. Damn, I was just trying to figure out what you was about to ask me.
No, because I was gonna ask. So how would it work if you go to the swingers club by yourself?
Wait, no, you said we weren't talking about swingers club. We were just talking about an orgy.
So your wife would let you go to an orgy by yourself?
I'm not speaking anything about my relationship. I am just saying in general.
Okay.
That if something like that were to happen, it could happen.
Okay. I ain't mad.
Look at her trying to get
that nigga shot.
She think I'm a rookie in this shit, man. What's going on?
Man.
What's going on?
That's funny, bro. He said, I am not saying anything about my relationship.
I am merely conducting a show here. That is all. This is entertainment purposes only.
I am simply a host.
What's the disclaimer they put at the beginning of the shit? Like, this was for entertainment purposes only. This is not legally binding advice.
You getting your fake lawyer clubhouse on.
Fake Eric the lawyer.
NBA.
And that nigga sounded convincing.
He said everything that is said in this room is not the express content expressed whatever the fuck of whoever is saying it. And all kind of shit. He sounded official though. It was crazy. He had a voice.
But I figured it out too. He just read the fucking. Remember the FBI warning that was at the beginning of the VHS tapes. He just read that shit.
That's what it was.
That sounds fucking crazy.
Oh man, it is crazy.
You wasn't on the chatty for that, was you?
You know I was not on that fucking thing.
Is you getting on the chatty tonight? I'm gonna ask you in front of our lovely audience. I would personally love it. I would love it if both of my co-hosts supported me and joined me in the clubhouse as well as the followers.
Probably going to bed. So.
Actually, if you must know,
what?
No. So that's part of the reason why I had to move the show up half an hour, because there's plans afterwards. I guess, if y'all must know, a nigga just turned 27 today. So
happy birthday! Why did you
fucking Earth Day, bro?
Thank you. So yeah, had to move the show up a little bit because we're gonna do some shit afterwards.
You ain't gonna be
Yeah. So no, I wouldn't. I would not be. I would not be. That's some sick shit. No, I will not be participating.
Shout out to my nigga P, bro.
That nigga eating cereal with the AirPod in the moan room. Getting the kids dressed for school and shit. Like, fam. You got
turn that shit down a little bit.
You got it's a time and place. Just put the phone down just for 2 seconds.
Oh, that shit hilarious, bro. You at the birthday dinner with the moan room in the background with the Jew moan room. Oh, it's a movie. It's a movie. What? We cash app in Queens 300 for the best moan.
Oh my god.
Spread the word.
Look, if you think you have a nice moan.
Like, don't do this shit. This thing could be a mixie, all kind of shit.
It give me though, cause she be looking like she hate us on this shit.
She do. She hate that shit, cause she's not with that ghetto shit. That shit. She's a like she talk like.
But why can't you acknowledge the ghetto shit is fun
bro.
for some niggas?
I am a vibe snob. I am.
She's a vibe snob, a self-proclaimed vibe snob, and I respect it. So if I come in, so here's the thing: if I start the chat house, I can't be ratchet. It's gonna be some serious shit because as soon as it start getting too ratchet, she gonna start kicking bitches.
Why we can't do both? I want to be ratchet and serious.
Who all gonna be there? See, that's the kind of person she is. Yeah, Cliff's not even gonna be there. He don't even want to be in there. Anybody, I'm extending. I'm
vouching for my nigga Jew. I can't do that.
I'm extending the invitation to anybody that's watching that wants to join the Discord. I have invites, and if you want to come kick it,
he does have invites.
Me and Zara, then we can motherfucking come in there and kick it. But
and for clarification, it is not a moan room.
No, it is. I mean, it can be.
What time is it scheduled for? What time is it scheduled for? Because
I'm going straight from here. I'm going straight from here to Clubhouse. So if anybody want to join, then they can join. Okay. It ain't gotta be everybody.
But yeah, so yeah, y'all can join the Discord. The link is in the description.
Fact.
And if y'all want to join in on that, then
it's we'll
coordinate that after the show is over.
Talk to the hey, yeah, giving out.
And thank you for the birthday wishes as well.
Yeah,
guys,
bro.
I appreciate
That's the most important part.
This nigga didn't tell nobody it was his birthday.
I don't like telling people it's my birthday. It's because I don't like attention, so I don't ever tell people it's my birthday.
This nigga capping, bro.
No, I swear to God, my wife actually got mad at me today because like when I get like an influx of like texts or notifications and shit like that, I put my phone down because that shit is like overwhelming to me. So I wasn't texting her back. She was getting mad. I was like my bad, because like I see that shit and I get annoyed and I get overwhelmed because I'm like fuck, I gotta respond. I gotta think what to say and this shit. That should be low key making me anxious. So I don't like talking about myself. I don't like attention. So yeah, that's why I never really make a big deal.
On this podcast is canceled. I'm going to the next level. I'm still eating muffins, showing up late, but we got a little bit about loaded on this episode.
Wait, hold on. What's going on?
Still eating muffins, showing up late. I'm hollering.
Drinking crazy. Bombay like a real ignorant nigga.
Hey, I'm with the ignorant shit.
That's why
Always.
I gotta keep the chatty house on the low. It's high and high vibrations. That's what we want. We want networking and positive people. That's what we want.
My thing is, whoever want to go can go. Just go keep my.
Look, she don't want to be there. That's the whole funny. The funniest shit is she don't want to be there, but she.
You can see it in her face, bro. She is not with none of this shit.
She hates the fact that I came up with this shit so impromptu, because that's what we talked about this morning. Is the fact that I need to plan this shit out better. But
oh my god,
I figure why not? And she say she hate that shit. Oh, I'm going live tonight at 10:30. But it's like, bro, you gotta go day by day. It's like a traffic thing.
But no, that's one thing I noticed about you though, because you are a very intricate, detailed person, And when shit is not that way, like you can
Throw it
tell it
away.
throws you off, and it really bothers you.
Throw it away.
Like,
Who you talking to? Me?
who you think I'm talking to? Yes, I'm talking to you. Like, what
I ain't
the fuck?
intricate. I am not intricate.
I'm talking to you.
I don't like disorganization. I don't.
Yeah,
like
but
the
sometimes
whole
you just
thing.
gotta rock out. Organization is important, but sometimes some shit just gotta be impromptu, and you gotta just fucking rock with it.
Because who knows?
Why
You can
don't
have a
you
good time.
impromptu? Okay, never mind.
Yeah, I know your calendar is like 300 events deep, but it's gonna be okay.
Now he's implying some shit that I'm not. I understand why
Yeah,
you
he's
don't want to
trying
be there.
funny.
No, I'm just,
trying to
you know, I'm not being.
Alright.
You get to go eat dinner.
That was an inside joke because your calendar be mad full, and I ain't never seen the calendar that full.
The chat, what I was trying to express this morning to her was that chat house can be more open ended. People, you can do these things. Like, okay, for example, it would be cool if you did pop into the room and have it on the ear pod, but on quiet, because that's what people do. That's what people do.
Now,
See, she gonna do that shit, and I'm gonna be in there by myself, so she just gonna be laughing and shit on mute. That's all it's gonna
No,
do. That's what it's gonna do. And then she gonna come on me and be like, I told you this dumbass shit. You gotta have it planned out, nigga. You can't just do
That's
that.
exactly what she gonna
Okay.
say.
Why?
That's exactly
I
what she
I
gonna
done
say.
put it on my Instagram and everything. If this shit don't pan out, at this point, I'm just gonna give up. Cause fuck it. I done tried it.
Try it
I done
again.
tried it.
who else be in the Discord that be on the chatty house? Just ping them.
It ain't that simple.
It'd be like,
See, but
this nigga has his notifications off. You might want to hit him via text. I'm like, I don't know this nigga number. I'm not texting boy. I don't know him.
Not boy. Good God.
What do you want me to do? So this is the plan. This is the motherfucking. Hey, he right though. Chatty House is finna be the motherfucking OnlyFans of podcast though. At some point.
Yeah.
Only
They do be giving away sauce. I don't think they gonna have a paid subscription. I don't think none of that. But it's
Not
gonna be
directly.
popular in that way. I think.
Not directly, but it's gonna get to that point where people will finagle it somehow. You know?
Listen to Bach. Look at the chat.
Yeah.
Listen to him. The finest artist.
The finest artists.
That's Bach.
Where are
That's Bach on there.
where are
That's
the
Parks.
where are
He
the
letting the people know. Milwaukee's
where are the finest
artists.
artists located? Oh, Milwaukee, he says. Okay.
Yeah, of course.
Interesting.
Why don't you and Bach start what you call it, a room?
He don't got no iPhone. He thugged out.
Oh,
you know, he need
Yeah, that's trash.
you gotta hack and shit like that. That's why niggas be having Androids. They like to hack. That's the only reason niggas.
Hey, Bach, you need an
2021
iPhone,
got
bro.
Android.
That's inexcusable.
I'm great.
This nigga was buying the top of the line turntables and shit,
See,
making the
look,
hottest beats, and he ain't got no
he not the
iPhone.
focus. Bach said he not the focus, bro. That's funny. Yeah, I'm snitching on all the Android niggas that like to sit there with their keyboards, nigga. I know what y'all be doing, bro. Y'all niggas don't like to pay for music. That's why y'all do that.
Nigga, it's open source, nigga.
That's
Okay.
what it is.
Okay.
Cheap bastards. That's what it is. Pay your $1.99 like everybody else.
You got
Le
drops
cheap.
all through your shit.
Goddamn cheap bastards. The topic is talking about these Android niggas hacking and shit. Them niggas be on the phone, motherfucking. I don't even know. Listen, it be some whole other shit.
I did have another topic though, but I don't know if I want to save it.
Go ahead,
if
bro.
I want to
Segue.
save it for the
I'ma
next
just go
episode, or if I just want to go ahead and wrap this up, because I feel like I'm gonna talk a lot on that one. I don't know.
What you got, boy? What you got? Let's go. We here to pod, bro.
All right, we're gonna make this quick, and I might bring it up again, but I just wanted to open up the conversation. Hey, Queen Z, do you play? Have you ever in your life played video games?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so no.
Why are you? Yes, I have.
You didn't sound too confident when you said yeah.
No, okay, no, because I was trying to think in my mind. Most of the games I've played have been on my phone. I play a lot of games on my phone. And like in handhelds, like Switch, like I have a Switch, but like other than that, no. Like I don't play like console games or computer games.
You be playing Animal Crossing?
Okay.
No, Legend of Zelda.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's a fire game. That's a fire game.
Yeah.
Hey.
But okay, well, I don't know if you're gonna
play shit. See, she hit you with a classic, nigga.
No, I was just saying because she was like, like.
Yeah, most women that say
that
be like.
The spectrum was. I didn't know how big the spectrum was.
Shit, anything.
Nah.
Pac-Man, Miss Pac-Man.
Yeah, but with that, I don't know how much input you would want to give to this particular topic. But basically, it was. I was personally just thinking about a lot in regards to like the gaming industry, cause like I play, well, historically throughout my life, I played a lot of different types of games, mainly multiplayer games. Call of Duty would probably be the primary one that I do play. But as of late, it's been a lot of kind of, we'll call it fuck shit, in the community, I guess you could say, in terms of like the state of the industry or the state of the game, or how the developers and everything are treating the game. And it kind of boils down or coincides into how conversations that we have about the streaming or the music industry. So like in the music industry, we talk about like how streaming is coming in and is muddying the waters, and it's it introduced a whole new aspect to rob artists, and then it kind of confuses how we can pay out properly and associate the accolades according to the streams. And on the flip side of that, when discussing gaming, is Jewel could probably understand where I'm coming from on this one, since you play Call of Duty. A lot of people talk about things like skill-based matchmaking in games and how that's becoming much more popular. But a couple of other things that I've been seeing in regards to the reasoning behind that is because they treat it like a streaming platform. Like their goal is to keep you in one spot for as long as possible, right? So they want to manipulate the matches that you're playing on this game to basically tailor it so that you won't cut the game off. So like have are you familiar with like the skill-based matchmaking and everything, Drew?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Of course.
All right. So
I hate that shit, but yeah,
I hate it too. But another aspect of that was the term was, what was the term?
It makes you do everything longer. Like,
yes, but the actual term of what I'm talking about is called engagement-based matchmaking, and that's a whole nother.
That's some new shit. I ain't heard of that.
I'm not even gonna really get deep into it right now, because this is really like I could spend like 45 minutes on this shit right here. I'm just gonna introduce it and then we can talk about it another time. But basically the premise is, the longer we can keep you here, like we're going to we're gonna manipulate the matches. Like we're gonna take what, if we're just using the Call of Duty example, we're gonna take what gun you use, we're gonna take the style of play that you do, how many times you shoot the gun a game, do you buy things in the game, do you spend money on the game, do you not spend money on the game, do you play with friends, do you not play with friends, are you good at the game, are you bad at the game? We're going to take all that, put it in our fucking algorithm, and basically manipulate your experience to tailor it so that it's going to push you to buy some shit in our game. I can't tell you how, because it's some fucking complex algorithm, basically. Yeah, no, it makes sense. But that's why when I talk about, like, I miss how gaming used to be, like, back in the days when I was in high school, middle school, whatever. Like, it was a different experience, not because the games and shit were different, but just because, like,
Bach is an idiot, bro.
all of it was just different.
I'd have the a few algorithms. That shit.
It does. A few.
But
algorithms.
it does. But it really does. And I hate that shit with a passion, bro. Because it makes you level up guns slower. Makes you level up rank slower. All of that shit. Same thing with like League of Legends and shit like that. Same thing.
It's like, League of Legends is like
it's all
it's like enemy number one on that one. But it's kind of fucked up because it really changed the experience of gaming, like from how you perceived it growing up, because it was a truly organic experience at one point to where now it's just being manipulated and exploited to just make you spend money, and it's fucked up. It's sad to see.
I saw a fucking video, bro, where it was about how the modded controllers and shit have evolved, where like you can literally program the specific game, you can type in the class that you have in the game, and it could be across a bunch of different games. You can type in the exact gun, the exact attachments, everything that you got on your motherfucking class. You can basically copy and paste it into this third party device that connects into the controller, and it has auto aim settings, like it has fucking recoil adjustment settings. So basically what you're running into, on top of the fact that it's skill-based matchmaking, you're running into people that's not even playing the game fucking fair, bro. So it's like it literally comes down to, for niggas like us that play games like that, where it's like multiplayer and shit like that, where we're playing skill-based matchmaking, it makes it much more of a headache in the long run. For sure. It's
and then
it really does, bro. Because we don't want to spend money. I don't like that. I don't like doing that shit. I used to just, like, whatever. Like when Fortnite was hot, I used to motherfucking make it rain.
Yeah, but see, I don't mind spending money if I don't feel like it's bullshit.
Yeah.
Like I don't like feeling like I'm forced to spend money. Like if I like your game and then I play it all the time and you got some shit that I like, I'll spend money on it. But I don't like feeling like the only way for me to really even compete in this shit is to spend money. That's fucked up. Don't force me into no shit. I already bought the fucking game. Like, goddamn. Like, relax.
Something weird like that is Fortnite has subscription now. Like, you can pay to have a battle pass for like 3 months or something like that, as opposed to buying it every time the season change. So now you just have it 24/7. So now they charge you per month.
They want that auto charge.
They want that auto charge because people tend to forget about them low rank type shit, because it's not even that much. It's like a couple of dollars. But that's the game. It's like you said, it's the engagement based shit where like those are the people they selling that shit to. The people that play that shit the most. Yeah. And they don't feel like they don't want to spend all this money at one time, so they trick you into paying. First of all, I microtransactions in and of itself, I don't rock with that shit at all, because it's pretty much ruined gaming as it stands right now in terms of multiplayer gaming, bro.
I agree.
That shit is fucked.
It shifted the focus, which is where
every game is coming out unfinished. It comes out unfinished and rushed, and then it just becomes like an add-on of the last installment of whatever game. You've seen it in EA companies, you've seen it in Activision, you've seen it all across those major fucking gaming platforms or publishers, where they get this big franchise game and they run it into the fucking ground with microtransactions. That's why Battlefield isn't cracking no more. Why Battlefront fizzled out, because you start, like you said, there's certain shit that you can like pay to win. You can pay to unlock levels and guns, and I'm still stuck on level fucking 11 trying to grind it out. It's a lot different. So like
Battlefront ain't even try to hide it.
Kill it.
They was like, nah, fuck that. You got to buy our shit to play the game right. Yeah. Like, you got to pay for fucking everything. They got that shit out of here real quick.
It doesn't even make sense, bro.
It doesn't. So that's exactly what I'm saying.
They focus on once we put out a game that they buy for at the $60 price point to even download onto their system, what else can we further get them on in terms of like cosmetics or things that might not change gameplay? That's where they focus first, and then that's where they start teetering the line of, okay, this right here will give you 10 level skips in this, and then they give you this gun, or like whatever the case may be. That shit is dangerous. You're gonna kill your game doing shit like that, and that you gonna kill the community for your game. More importantly, because that's really what the fuck matters at the end of the day, bro. It's not.
It's a real short-sighted.
It's not about the game. It's about people who play the fucking game. Because a game can be anything.
Yeah, and I have a lot more to say on this, because there's a whole nother angle that plenty of angles that you could approach this from, but
you're right.
But I gotta wrap this up though. Got places to be, people to see, things to do. But that is a good topic, and I do want to talk about that some more.
My boy finna go party.
I'm sorry, Zara. I didn't mean to leave you out, but.
No, I'm just listening. I am just listening.
All right, but anyways, that's gonna go ahead and do it for this episode. Appreciate each and every one of y'all for coming through. Thank you, you guys. Zara, Jew, thank you for coming through again. Once again, I love you guys.
Birthday, my brother.
Appreciate you.
Thank you for podding on a B-Day, bro.
Hey, listen, man. My job is my responsibility is to the people.
For now, until they get on your nerves.
That's what it is. That's what it is.
Until they get on your fucking nerves, and then we'll have another tune you'll be singing.
That's a fact.
Of course, but until that day.
until that then.
Happy birthday!
Yeah,
thank you, birthday. And just for you, Zara, I'm gonna have my shit together next episode. Okay.
Please do, because this shit was kind of ghetto.
And we gonna really do a clubhouse room then. I'm gonna do it now just to see, just so Zara can laugh at me for not having this shit planned out.
Hey, she be hating. Can we talk about how she be hating?
No, it's cool.
We don't gotta talk about it now, but she be hating.
It's funny as fuck. So look, it ain't gonna be nobody in that motherfucker tonight. And then next time when we do it, everybody gonna be in there. That's how we gonna do it.
I better go to that clubhouse room.
Well, come through then.
I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be there.
Yeah, I know you will be there. Come on, the watchers, the viewers.
Discord link in the description.
Yeah, you gonna be there.
Discord link is in the description. If you want to join Discord and join Jew on his clubhouse, go ahead and join the Discord. Or if you just want to join Discord, get in there. The link is in the description. Appreciate y'all coming through. Thank you all for the birthday wishes again. And I will see you guys next week. We here every Monday. So come through. Stay tuned. Subscribe. Like the video. All that good shit. And
Bye.
We out. God bless.
Later.